Afternoon, folks. Woo! Got a bit of reverb happening there. It's 3 o'clock in Montreal, 8 o'clock in the UK, 9 o'clock Central Europe, 4:30 as we discussed in Newfoundland, and we're back. My voice is mostly there again. I'm not gonna just start coughing and choking if I try to sing, so I'm gonna try and sing for you. No guests this week, so plenty of space for requests. So yeah, get them in there. Let us know what you want to hear. I'm going to play some Sigur Rós in a little bit because Abby's been asking for that for a long time. Hi, Abby. Yeah, please like and share the video. Give it a little thumbs up. And yeah, I'm going to play for you. Okay, this is called Grace.
As much as you'd ever own, you send me out, you send me out in the cold. It's not enough.
That's Grace. So I lost my voice for a second there. Just for a moment. Just a little moment. How's everybody doing? I got knocked on my arse for 2 solid weeks, and I'm just about back now, I think, but still a little lethargic. But it started just in time for the World Cup, so I didn't have to feel bad about watching every game. Not the 5 a.m. games. Nobody wants to watch those. Bad news for anybody who's watching in Ottawa. I was supposed to be playing there on Friday. The show's been cancelled. So, well, rescheduled. We're going to play there again at some point in the future. But the new date has not been confirmed yet. So, yeah, more on that later. But perhaps a good time to mention that this is entirely listener and viewer supported. The support link is in the video description, and you can support by Interac, PayPal, or credit card, which will be quite useful this week after losing that gig. I think I'm into sort of like double figures for cancellations at this point, which is, yeah, a bit of a heartbreaker. I'm going to play a song called Don't Mind. And it's for anybody who wants it.
Strong words, few deeds. Tell me what a friend should be. Go again, roll the dice. Show me where my heart should be. Never mind if we see the days when it comes, it surely waits. Won't lie soon, is it too late? Lift the cup, lift the plate. If you don't mind, if you don't mind, if you don't mind, if you don't mind. Big rooms and short lives. Don't mind me while I'm saying goodnight, but you can't tell what comes out of my mouth. Was it reason pearls or was it turpentine? But you don't mind, but you don't mind, but you don't mind, no you don't mind, 'cause you don't mind, but you don't mind, but you don't mind, but you don't mind.
That's Don't Mind. Hello, Norwich. Hello, Buffalo. Twin cities, Norwich and Buffalo. If you haven't let me know where you're watching from, do let me know, because it's always, I don't know, it's nice to just picture my voice vibrating the air in the room that you may be in Norwich or Buffalo or who knows where. If there are any little stream goblins watching and they can add a song to the request thing, that would be great. If you could add Rest Your Bones for Jessica, that would be delightful. I'm going to play the theme music, the music that comes on at the start of the stream every week. It's called Half Awake. It's from the first record, and not the first record, the last record, the one I put out 3 years ago. And it's about trying to recognize the time to give up on things when, like before everything goes sour. Yeah, but that's what it's about, and this is what it sounds like.
It meant something. Let it go. For a while. Just you watch it fighting to see if it survives.
I'm gonna have a go at that there Sigur Rós song that I was promising to. Abby, regular viewer of the show, requested some Sigur Rós many moons ago, and I just couldn't find the right song, and I found one. I found one for you. It's called Hey Sautown. Hey Sautown. Hey Sautown. And it's from the second album, which is, I think it's like the 20th anniversary of right now. And it's about a haystack. Hey Sautown is a haystack, apparently. Yeah, if you're just tuning in, let me know where you're watching from. I want to know. I need to know. I simply need to know. Anonymous. That's okay. That's okay, Karen. I'll remember that it's you when the time comes to play it. This is a beautiful, beautiful song by Sigur Rós, and I'm going to say a little bit about what it's about. I don't speak Icelandic, but I did a little bit of, Google Translate. Google Translate speaks Icelandic, so I found out what it's about, and there's some fun little tidbits in there. So listen out for some familiar words, familiar brand names. Not to give too much away. The settings here. Gotta crank the reverb for a bit of Sigur Rós, it's only right. Okay.
Hey Sautown, ef donde hat fyrra en slå Hey Sautown, ef sleir fjandans navn slow. Hey Sautown, if you go, Got
Yes, Sautan. So the bit that I really liked in there is like looking it up. It's apparently about a farmer looking out upon his field and just deciding that he's going to die peacefully there. But like looking through it and like reading the lyrics, all of a sudden I stumbled upon the words Massey Ferguson. But I'd never noticed it before because he's just going Massey Ferguson, just like that. Yeah, it's about his tractor. And mia fjötter ran, which means his foot slipped. And he swears twice in there. There's 2 Icelandic swear words in there. Anskotan and fjandans, which apparently both mean damn. Anyway, the more you know. Who knows what those other songs are about? Keep those requests coming in if there's anything you want to hear. Put it in the list there. I'm going to do one more that I was planning on doing and then get into some of those other requests. I'm going to play Call Listen from the upcoming album. I played this one at the show at Ursa last week, and it was kind of the one that most people were like, oh, I really like that one in the weird time signature. With all the strings tuned to the same note. C's and G's. Yeah, that's from the Hopelandish album. It's the last track on it, but that's actually in Icelandic. It's for real. For real Icelandic. I've run out of Danish cop dramas to watch. That'd been my thing for the last little bit. So I've moved on to Faroese ones. But I guess Faroese is like pretty similar to Danish and Icelandic. So they also say computer and mobil for their telephones. This song is about trying to get over yourself and just get out into the world. Not be afraid of what might happen. That'll do. All right. Massey Ferguson. For Whom the Bell Tolls, Dazzle Toro, that would be quite something. This is a little bit metal. Gently metal. It's not metal at all, I'm sorry.
If I stay, I won't fight. If I call,
montreal.com/listen. And Dazzle Talk. Is that your given name? I like it. Dazzle Talk. If there's anything on here, there is a list. I have to set it up so that when you type in like SR, you get like the. Oh, I guess that is the stream request thing. But there's a list in the About section on Twitch, if anybody's watching on Twitch, where you can see all of the songs that I can potentially play, and you can put in requests from there. Gonna go back to standard tuning now. Karen, welcome back to Montreal. Karen was over in France and Israel for a little bit and is back in the city, so welcome her home to the rain. It's a good day for a stream. A stream of raindrops down your window pane. I'm gonna play Rest Your Bones for Jess, who lives in Ottawa, and I was gonna play this in person for her, and I'm not allowed to, says the world. So yeah, I think I'm up to like the double figures in cancellations this year from various people getting sick, leading up to show times. It's been pretty challenging, to say the least. So yes, again, this stream is supported by your donations. So the link is in the video description, and I'll post it for the folks on Twitch as well. Thanks, as always, to everybody that supports this stream every week. We've been going for 3 years now. Thanks to your generosity. Yeah, it's been ages since I've played this one, though. Rest your bones, rest your weary bones. So good request.
Caught out at last to the shame of everyone. Mindless pursuits brought to fall. I'll say what you will, you went on so innocent. You reel me and I will rail you out as well. The thin white walls somehow cuts through all of this. The joy and the trauma will pass. When in chimes a voice brings you back inside yourself, and speaks truth till your blue repeats it. It's been too long, 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 it's been too long. Buoyed up in safety beside cacophony, picking the sense from the background noise. When sadness of fear brings you underground again, and surely you won't find it there. Ooh.
Let's rest your bones for Jess. Jess and Ben in Ottawa. So I have this thing called a Bandcamp subscription where once a month you get an exclusive track by me. I've been using it to kind of like basically sort out my archives, and put things out there that like I'm constantly like coming up with like little ideas that I like that I feel like they don't quite have a place totally out there in the world just as like full releases, but I feel like they often have like some magic to them. So I used the Bandcamp subscription as a way of getting that out there and a way of putting demos and stuff out. So I'm going to play Tendrils, which was a track from the first album, and I just released the demo for that onto the Bandcamp subscription. I know there's a few of you who are subscribers who there's a few viewers who are also subscribers, so you'll have that in your inboxes now. But yeah, I wanted to put that demo out there because basically the form as you hear it is like pretty much exactly as it came out. I kind of kept the chord sequence and like the melody and a bunch of the lyrics. Like it's almost as the idea came out. It was kind of nice to be able to share that. So yeah, I'll if you look in the support link, there's a link to the Bandcamp subscription in there. But I'm gonna play that track, Tendrils. Daz, I don't know that track, but yeah, if you're watching on a computer, you should be able to see all of the request possibilities in there in the about section. But this is Tendrils, which is about kind of things just beneath the surface bubbling up.
Old rages blocking all the holes, hide inside walls, decided to go. A calm silence, don't pick apart its source, make it up and just put it aside. And don't find us waking up beside your sense it, hold it, you watch it unfold. Phrase tendrils creeping for a hold, the steely grey glow of your eyes. But by night I'm silenced and still. Can you make yourself feel unkind? You cry out when you see we all have come freely alone, and no brightness but misinterpret words, deflect us from the sight of you, drenched and afraid. Fight in the sourness that pulls around the brain. It's an offering, an offering, an offering again, sealed inside each verse, up above my words. You've a sense, I'm sure, that's as true as any. For the times I tried, but didn't make the connections, and I'm left to feel. If I was you, I'd lie. 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 Oh, judgment, picking apart your eyes, fooled by the scope and pulled as rope. Oh, judgment picks apart your eyes, we barely are truthful to us.
That's Tendrils. For Karen and Karin, for Karin and everybody. Constant very kindly put the streamer song list in the chat for anybody who's watching on Twitch. Just a note on a couple of events coming up. Ben Gallagher, who was our guest not last week but 2 weeks ago, wonderful poet, is doing his book launch tonight in Ottawa and tomorrow night here in Montreal at Argo Books down on St. Catherine at 7 p.m. Pony Girl, which features Yolande Laroche, who was our guest, I think last year maybe on the stream. They're doing their album launch tomorrow night in Montreal at Casa del Popolo, and Eve Parker-Finley, who's also been a guest, is going to open that show. So, you know, so much stuff. There's plenty more going on as well. With all of the cancellations that are happening, do get out to shows when you can. We need you. I see a request in there for Why by Annie Lennox from Karin. I'm going to play that one. And there's still time for plenty more, so get them in there. Yeah, I didn't sing for you last week, so I feel like I've got a few extra songs. If you want to hear them, just put them in there. Hi, Phil.
How many times do I have to try to tell you that I'm sorry for the things I've done? When I start to try to tell you, that's when you have to tell me, hey, this sort of trouble's only just begun. I told myself too many times, why don't you ever learn to keep your big mouth shut? That's why it hurts so much to hear the words that keep on falling from your mouth, falling from your mouth, falling from your mouth. Tell me why. I may be mad, I may be blind, I may be viciously unkind, but I can still read what you're thinking. No. And I've heard it said too many times that we'd be better off besides. Why can't you see this body's sinking, this body's sinking, this body's sinking? Let's go down to the water's edge. We can cast away those doubts. Some things are better left unsaid, but they still turn me inside out. Turn me inside out. Turn me inside out. Tell me why. This is the book I never read. These are the words I never said. This is the path I'll never tread. These are the dreams I'll dream instead. This is the joy that seldom spread. These are the tears we shed. This is the fear, this is the dread. These are the contents of my head. These are the years that we've spent, and this is what they represent. And this is how I feel. And do you know how I feel? Guess I don't think you know what I feel.
That was Why. Why was for Karin. Thanks, Daryl, for sharing. That's much, much appreciated. take a leaf out of Daryl's book, and you can share the stream too, or at least give it a little thumbs up because it helps. It helps more people to see it. So do that if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube. What are we at here? I see a request. Karen in New York was saying that she would prefer to hear Once over her anonymous request. So I'll do that because it's one of mine. I've got to like favor my own tracks, right? That's how it works. This is a track. I played it, a couple of weeks ago on that stream for when Ben Gallagher joined us, because our friend Zoe features in it and pops into my head every time I play the song. And Ben's book, which he's launching tomorrow, is largely about Zoe. Anyway, this is that.
Soft exhaustion still makes you creep. The tide will decipher. Steps ring sweet, a concrete feet, a purpose that follows the force. Find that need to go by feel. The voices that can will call. You're back on the right side now. Burn through the middle, but you stick to the sides, and cruel to the right shore of the arm. When drained of all experience, you're crashing lines again. Once you didn't know. 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 And faith is lost. Oh, sense of you gone. When the worst of it, you won't fight it alone. As alone as it like, when drained of all experience, you're crashing lines again. You speak so much of cowardice, stay silent just the same. Once you didn't know. 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 Once you didn't know.
That's Once for Karen. Anna requested Waltz number 1. We'll leave that in the chat. I'm going to do that. We'll leave it in the request thing, and I'll have a crack at it next week. Phil was asking if I'd had a listen to the Sparkle Horse thing yet. I haven't. I have it written down though, so I promise I am really going to go and check it out. I'm not lying. I'm not making it up. But if there's anything else you want to hear, Phil, get it in there. The request. If you look in the video description, there's a link to all of the requests that I could possibly play. So maybe there's something else that you want to hear that I can play for you. Scott, thank you so much for the donation. On the donation thing, I forgot to say that I've taken off the minimum donation limit, and honestly, any tiny amount makes a huge difference. So, you can donate 20 cents maybe if you want to. I think you can. I'm not sure if that's totally true, but you can try. But yeah, the link is in the video description. I'm going to do a track requested by Abby here. It's a Cars song, but it's but there was a Red House Painters version of it that I'm aware of. It's called All Mixed Up. And it's a beaut. See if I can remember it. It's been a little while. Thank you to the anonymous person for supporting Maybe that's the very first donation from someone. Everybody else can follow that lead. But yeah, that was a song written by the Cars, but I became aware of it from a Red House Painters version. I remember being at a show and this band was not amazing, and then they played that song, but they didn't announce it as a cover. And like I saw a few people in the room just being like, "Oh yeah, that's a good song," and it just felt like such a cheat. Jessica, oh my gosh, thank you so much. What a beautifully generous donation. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. That's wonderful. That makes things a little easier after, the Ottawa show this weekend got cancelled, which really, really sucks because I was really looking forward to getting back and playing. It's, I should say, not cancelled, rescheduled. We're going to do it at some point. It was at the National Arts Centre, which is such a beautiful room, and I can't wait to get back there again at some point. I will announce it on here as soon as there is an actual date. But yeah, that's very kind of you. Thank you, Jessica. As I'm in the tuning of Dad for Shad, I am going to play Anything by Adrian Linker, because that's also in that tuning and I don't have to retune. Also, a very proud moment of mine. Dad for Shad, I feel like, is my invention, because there's a tuning D-A-D-G-A-D, which is Dadgad. But I really like the one where you tune the G down to an F sharp. So it just means that you have this beautiful open chord. It's kind of like a cheat thing in guitar where you don't have to do anything. It's all right hand. But when I played the show in Montreal a couple of weeks ago with Jake Nickel, he announced on the stage that he'd started messing around with Dad for Shad after I recommended it to him. And it was just like one of my proudest moments that he called it Dad for Shad. Jake Nickel, who's going on tour with Burning Hell next May in Europe. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Burning Hell, Jake Nickel, Steve Lamke, all over Europe, Germany, England, probably like France, Denmark, and Belgium, some other places. I don't know. I don't remember. Go and look up their website. I say that because they've been guests on the stream. I'm going to play one more song and then I'm going to announce the guest that's coming up in, I think, 2 or 3 weeks' time. But this is Anything by Adrian Lenker. It's been a while. Let's see if I can still remember it. Staring down the barrel of the hot sun, shining with the sheen of a shotgun. Carol has the little if we need some. Joe has a ride if we wanna come. Hanging in jeans with a clothespin, skin still wet, still on my skin. Mango in your mouth, juice dripping, shouldery shirt sleeve slipping. Christmas Eve with your mother and sis, don't wanna fight but your mother insists. Dog's white teeth drive right through my fist, drive me to the ER and they put me on risk. Grocery store list, now you get pissed. Unchecked calls and messages, I don't wanna be the owner of your fantasy, I just wanna be a part of your family. And I don't wanna talk about anything, I don't wanna talk about anything. I wanna kiss your eyes again, wanna witness your eyes looking. I don't wanna talk about anyone, I don't wanna talk about anyone. I wanna sleep in your car while you're driving, lie in your lap while I'm crying. Suckle of pine and red oak, suckle of moss and fire smoke. A fan on the ceiling like a wheel spoke, and push the clutch and I pull a choke. I wanna listen to the sounds of you blinking, listen to your hands soothe, listen to your heart beating, listen to the way you move. And I don't wanna talk about anything, I don't wanna talk about anything. I wanna kiss your eyes again, wanna witness your eyes looking. I don't wanna talk about anyone, I don't wanna talk about anyone. I wanna sleep in your car while you're driving, lie in your lap while I'm crying. When with the stars in heaven, when with the salt in the sea, dragging in the new warm mountain. Didn't you believe in me? Yeah, you held me the whole way through, but I couldn't say the words like you. I was scared and to go, but I wanted to. I was scared and to go, but I wanted to. And I don't wanna
talk about anything. I don't wanna talk about anything. I wanna kiss your eyes again. Wanna witness your eyes looking. I don't wanna talk about anything. I don't wanna talk about anyone. I wanna sleep in your car while you're driving. Lie in your lap while I'm crying.
Have some crickets. Isn't that just the most beautiful song? That's Adrian Lenker's Anything. My favorite thing to play on the guitar. And shout out to Constant, who's given me so much technical support for getting this thing up and running in the first place, and is watching today, who he wanted to learn that song, so I learned it so I could teach him, and now I learnt it. So thank you forever, Constant. It's my favorite thing to play. How's it going? Can you play it? We'll find out later. I'm gonna do like three more, I think. But I promised before the last song I was going to tell you a little bit about a guest coming up. The wonderful Tony Decker, who plays as Great Lakes Swimmers, is going to be the guest on December 18th, I think. There's a couple of other things in the work. Maybe Phil. Phil, do you have any news for me in that department? Phil is my UK agent for booking guests for the stream. But yeah, Tony Decker, absolutely amazing singer. I totally had a moment in Nova Scotia when I was living out there where I saw Tony Decker play in this little wooden schoolhouse at Peggy's Cove, like on the rocks by this big lighthouse, just like totally open to the ocean, and there was like a fire outside and stuff, and it was just like the most magical night. And I was like, I want to do that. I want to play in a little wooden schoolhouse. Abby's excited. Yes, Tony's going to come on. Beautiful, beautiful musician, so we can look forward to that one. What else is on the request list? Oh my god, there's a few popped in there. Good work, people. Let's do Unfazed so we can switch over to the magical piano camera. So you can see everything. You can see what I'm seeing. If you've got supervision, you can like read all of the words here. I don't know why the piano cam sometimes just doesn't fit quite properly, does it? Transform, fit to screen. Now it should fit properly. I'm going to play it Unfazed, which I played at the show the other day. I never play songs on the piano live, and I had the pleasure of doing that at the wonderful Ursa. So this is for, who requested it? Karin. Karin's getting all of the requests. It's high up. What does that mean, stolen from poets? It's high up now. Doesn't matter. Oh yeah, like high up in the distance. I just wanted you to see a little bit more, you know. You did miss it at Ursa, but you get to hear it right now. This is Unfazed for Karin.
How did we walk away, consumed in fires of all souls, we scratched and marked and stayed, a manifested onslaught. Don't wake up when it rains. Silence should stay inside some awkward curves. Restrained and afraid I told wrong. Be silent when we're cowed. We snatched away our last hopes. Don't wake up when it rains.
That's unfazed for Karin. Yeah, you can finally see like the bass pedals that I use. If you ever hear like very low frequency stuff, it's these guys. Lighten up. Rattle those speakers. Anyway. Where are we at? So many requests. Hiya, Benny. Benny's watching in Augsburg. What a beautiful city. Maybe that, I don't know if that was you that requested Altona, Benny, but I'm going to play that. Let me see what we've got. I think I'm just going to do 3 more here. So I'll do Altona, Fall at Your Feet, and maybe Casimir Pulaski Day, but I feel like I've been playing that a lot lately. So if I don't want to play two Crowded House songs in one day. Two Crowded House songs in one day. That sounds like a Crowded House song. So I'm gonna do Fall at Your Feet, and maybe I'll do 4 Seasons next week. But yeah, there's space for one other person to get a final request in before it's too late. Oh, I'm singing your baby to sleep. So sweet. But this is Fall at Your Feet by Crowded House. Let's see if I can remember how it goes. It's been a while. This is for Phil. Oh, I'm in Dadfish, aren't I? Damn it. Pretend nothing happened. Focus, yes. You're right, Karen, I'm sorry. For anybody watching on Twitch, I always mean to do raids at the end of the streams, like move it onto somebody else's stream. You can kind of like send all of your viewers somewhere else. So if there are any Twitch viewers and there's somebody that they know is live right now that they want me to send people towards, then let me know. I'm very happy to oblige. But let's have a go again here. Okay, Fall at Your Feet.
Really close tonight. I feel like I'm moving inside her, lying in the dark. I think that I'm beginning to know her. Let it go. I'll be there when you call. I'm never at your feet.
That's Fall at Your Feet by Crowded House. Phil's wondering if I still do the Twitches with Sydney. I don't. There's a chance we might do some of those over the winter. More likely kind of impromptu things. We were spending a bit of time over last winter. I was working on writing new songs, and Sydney, an incredible artist who designed the first couple of album covers for me, was doing live sketches, and it was pretty fun. But yeah, I felt like I needed to get out to my rehearsal space and just make a lot of ugly noise. So I took a break from it. So I'm gonna do Altona for who requested that. I don't know who requested it, but it's for Benny. If it wasn't him, it's for whoever it was. It's about a neighborhood in Hamburg of the same name. Can I get a World Cup score update, please? Spoiler alert for anybody who's watching. Did Argentina make it through? I'm a closet Argentina fan. Yeah, I'm gonna play Altona. It wasn't you. Okay, I'm glad you love it, because you're getting it. Whoever requested Altona, please step forward. Yeah, it's about a neighborhood in Hamburg called Altona that apparently the Danish people who lived close by thought was all too near. And I just like the fact that it's almost the same words. I mean, that's one explanation for it. It might be something else. But yeah, it's a bit of a metaphor for fear of intimacy.
Why the sighs and dark track curses seal me in? I'll chase you around, overreach my indistinction. Take a breath and start again. Curl around as I was sleeping. Didn't stop, but never know. All in lies and indistinction. All in light, all light. Fail us now, right today, often wait. Fail us now. I won't stay, I won't stay. It's often done by no advances that don't need use would set me up. Sidled off between the watches and gone, gone, gone. And steeled himself and not returning. Reels as though he's showing more. Cooling light for the first time in a long time. Also known as, also known as, also known as, also known as settles in on the light stage to hold on to a familiar fate, to have and not have. My heat is on, my lights are off. In the storm you can stay, you can sleep in the shop. But for all that you know, you're not making me stop. You cannot know.
That's Altona. Okay, I'm gonna play Undestructed to finish up here. I feel like I saw a request for that. Maybe I'm crazy. Thank you everyone again for all the donations. Again, there's a link in the video description. I'm gonna post it on the support thing, on the Twitch chat. There's no limit. You can post. You can donate as little or as much as you want. I mean, maybe there is an upper limit. I wonder. There's probably some kind of thing around that where there's only so much you can donate. But you can donate by PayPal, Interac, or credit card, and seriously, any amount is much appreciated and keeps this thing going. So if you enjoy it, do consider it. Yeah, I'm gonna play a new song that's also gonna be on the new album whenever I get around to it. It's called Undestructed. Thank you for beating the flu. Yes, I beat the flu. I beat it. I destroyed it. I destroyed the flu. There's still a little bit left over in me, but not enough to be contagious, just enough to keep me snotty and to keep my head a little woolly. It's been a treat being able to sing for you again. I'll be back next week. No guest as yet, but there's something that might end up happening, so keep your eyes peeled. Yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. I do this every week, every Wednesday at the same time, and it's a treat. It's a treat to have you with me. So yeah, this is Undestructed. I'm going to finish up with this today.
Wise won't pull you down, waves won't knock me over. It's the prize that appeals. Dry lines snap into, come to in the summer is the best time to heal. See it out while you can, not just to get over in a mindless appeal. Sleep late after hours, rest up, 'cause you were indeed, you could call it a deal.
undestructed. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. Anybody on Twitch that I should be raiding here? I'm gonna have a look myself. I'm gonna see what's happening. It's been a treat. Thank you so much for all the donations. Thank you for viewing. I will be doing this again. Yes, Wednesday, same time next week. If you are watching on Twitch, there's something amazing coming up. There's this New Zealand crafts person who does amazing wood carving things. So I'm gonna go and raid that. But for everybody else, I'll see you next week. Ta-ta.